Hi, welcome to Rudy's Movie Reviews, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about my second most anticipated film of 2018. Yes, that's John Carpenter's, Danny McBride's, and David Gordon Green's Halloween, which is a direct sequel to the original 1978 classic. And I'm a big fan of the Halloween franchise. I've mentioned that numerous times on my channel. And just real quick to show you how big of a fan I am. This is the very first movie poster I ever bought. I even have every single Halloween ever made, including the really bad ones with Paul Rudd. But I was really excited about this film, and I was looking forward to see what they were going to do. I heard they were going to try to capture the original spirit and look of the original film. And I saw it Thursday, and I have some thoughts. And here they are. First off, I love this film. Let me get this out the way. I love this film. It was everything I was hoping it would be and more. And there are really three things about this film that, after writing all my notes, that I really want to communicate to you guys why I loved it. The first one is the lighting. Now, the fourth thing I want to talk about is the use of lighting. Lighting in this movie is Jedi level. For those who have seen my original Halloween review, it's really one of my favorite reviews I've ever posted, and I'll put the link right up here. Check it out when you get a chance, but I went on about how the lighting in that film is one of a kind and really it brings a creepy vibe to the film, and they really captured that with this film. There are some scenes where I was just in awe. One of my favorite scenes, as a matter of fact, in the whole movie is the scene where Michael escapes. The use of headlights, police lights, and just creating that atmosphere of you don't really know what's happening around these characters and dangers lurking around them was really done and executed well. Even when Michael arrives in Haddonfield, I have to admit, some of the scenes that were shot outside as he's walking amongst the kids trick-or-treating, it really felt like the 1978 classic film. The lighting, the cinematography was executed to perfection, in my opinion. And that's what I loved about this film. It really brought back an old school horror tone to the modern audiences. And because of that, I've seen some of the reviews. A lot of people don't like this film. It's really hit or miss. Some people are just in love with it. Halloween fans are in love with it, but most people really are not having a great time with it. They're saying it was okay, it wasn't scary, or it was too slow paced. And again, horror is subjective to a lot of people, but for me, being a fan of the original film, again, Halloween was the first movie poster I ever bought. I think the filmmakers in this film captured the lighting and the spirit and tone of that 1978 classic to perfection. I truly do. And the second thing, guys, I'd like to share with you is my thoughts on Laurie Strode, played by, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis. I was really surprised on how much Laurie Strode was really the core, the soul of this film. We really see how she is as a person 40 years after the traumatic events of 1978. She's had troubled marriages. She's had a rocky relationship with her daughter. They're really not at good terms right now. And the distant relationship she has with her granddaughter. I was really pleased as a fan of the Halloween franchise to see that there was such care and focus centered around Jamie Lee Curtis and her family. And also the warrior and survivor that she's become. Because of these traumatic events, she's trained her daughter, very Sarah Connor-like, to be prepared for this day. She's always thought this day would come, and she's become more of a survivor, has her house set up ready for Michael to come. But I really did enjoy that take on Laurie Strode. Very impressive. And of course, the last thing I love to talk about is with Michael Myers, The Shape. I have to be completely honest with you guys. As I mentioned, I own all 10 films of the Halloween franchise, including the Rob Zombie remakes, and not one of them has really captured the essence of Michael and the shape that he is. As I mentioned in my first Halloween review, Michael Myers, The Shape, is the embodiment of evil. He is a presence in the film. Think about it like this. When you watch a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, everyone is safe during the day. You only are fearful of what can happen to the character when they go to sleep. Friday the 13th, you're only fearful of the characters once it's night or they're near Crystal Lake, right? With Michael Myers, his evil presence is surrounding the film for its entirety. Day, night, man, woman, child, it really doesn't matter. Nobody is safe in the world of Michael Myers and Halloween, and that's what I absolutely loved about this film. The moment he escaped, there was a tension that I felt and the audience felt of like, where is he going? Where is he hiding? What scene is he in? Because being a fan, of course, you've always seen that he's hiding in the background of every frame. He's blurred out. So you're constantly looking around. You're on guard as an audience member, looking around to see where is he hiding. And every now and then you do see him. And I love how David Gordon Green utilized the shape. He's out of focus. He's in the movie without being in the movie, but his presence is felt on every single frame, and I love that. There are scenes where you're watching and you just see him walking by. And the second time around, I missed this the first time, but the second viewing of this film, I noticed you can hear his actions take place. So if you see it again, people, keep a lookout on the background. Listen to what's going on, and you can hear Michael actually killing people off screen. It's awesome. And David Gordon Green, again, he utilized Michael to perfection. I compare it to like a coach in charge of an athlete who is great in offense. If you have the right coach, that athlete's going to excel in their program. But if you put them in the wrong program or don't use them right, they're going to fail. And other directors who've tried to capture Michael have really not successfully done it the way David Gordon Green did. They knew the spirit and the presence of how to use Michael Myers in the background. Hide him in the shadows. Don't bring him into the light too much. Keep him still. He's observant. I love everything they did with this film, and I appreciate it. I really do. As a fan, I truly appreciate it. In the end, guys, Halloween 2018 is one of my favorite films this year. It was everything I was hoping for and then some. David Gordon Green and Danny McBride really were true fans of the franchise and knew exactly how to utilize Michael in the world of Halloween, and it was done to perfection. I loved it. That's why I'm giving this film a 95 out of 100. I highly recommend checking it out if you're a horror fan. You will not be disappointed. And as always, thank you for watching Rudy's Movie Review, San Antonio's unofficial movie critic. Please take care, guys. God bless and live long and prosper. And I'm out.